Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Excited po akong i-share sa inyo ang top 10 Tagalog o Pinoy Pocketbooks na nagustuhan ko at alam kong magugustuhan ninyo at maisama ninyo ito sa inyong read list. Ako po ay fan ng Tagalog Pocketbook since high school at kahit na ako'y nagtatrabaho na, isa sa mga me time ko ay ang magbasa, lalo ng Tagalog stories. Para po sa aking list, ito po ay galing sa Precious Hearts Romances, ang naglalathala ng mga sinulat ni Cecilia, Jelaine Albert at Camila, at iba pang magagaling na manunulat. In this video, I will also share where can you find these books, for free or paid. So ito na po, ang top 10 Precious Hearts Romances pocketbooks ko, sana ay magustuhan ninyo. Top 10 Christine Series, My Wild Heiress by Cecilia. Sino ba naman ang hindi makakakilala sa legendary writer na si Cecilia? Isa siya sa mga unang pinupuntahan ko kung nais ko ng isang magandang kwento. Ang Wild Heiress po ay tungkol sa isang storya ni Andrea Monica, ang anak ng business tycoon na si Nick and Elena Navarro, ang ating mga kilalang heroes sa Christine Series, Precious Hearts Romances. Si Andrea Monica ay isang spoiled brat, rich girl, kaya naman pinagkasundo ito ng ama kay Leandro. Dahil dito, ninais na magrebelde ni Andrea at inalok niya ng kasal ang kanilang hunk and gorgeous substitute pilot na si Jace Del Mare. Hindi man kilala ni Andrea si Leandro ay nilait niya ito sa harap ni Jace. Ang hindi niya alam ay si Leandro at Jace ay iisa. Sobrang ganda ng kwentong ito. Talagang na-enjoy ko po ang lahat ng Christine series, kaya naman isama nyo na ito sa inyong next read. You can find this book from WattPad or through preciouspagesbookstore.ph. You know I live abroad, so it's hard to find these awesome books here in my country unless you buy them online. So for anyone watching these overseas, alam nyo na po kung saan mahahanap ang mga favorite pocketbooks ninyo. Top 9 With This Ring by Cecilia. This is one of the first books that I read that was written by Cecilia. Ito po ay kwento ng isang babaeng nakatakas sa ahente ng white slavery nang tangka siyang dalhin sa Manila ng mga ito. Napasakay siya sa isang barko at nagtago siya sa bakanting cabin na pag-aari pala ni Gino. Nagulat pa ito nang pumasok ang lalaki at nagsimula ng mag-prepare sa pagligo. Alam niyo po, si Cecilia ay kilala sa mga sensual niyang istorya. Pero sa totoo lang, siya po ay hindi pro sa premarital sex. Kaya naman kung mapapansin po ninyo, karamihan sa kanyang mga stories ay ikinakasal muna ang mga heroes before consuming their marriage. Basahin niyo po ito, talagang nakakakilig at magandang basahin. This book is free in WattPad, although may mga ads, pero pwede na rin. Alternatively, it's in Precious Page online store. Ito po ay hindi paid ng sino man. I just want you to know where you can find these books easily. Top 8 Kanaway Series 2 Moonlight Kisses by Jelaine Albert. Ako po siguro ay isa sa mga number 1 fan ni Jelaine Albert. Sana alam niya. At isa po sa mga paborito kong latha ay itong librong ito. The story is about Brian de Gala who doesn't want to enter a serious relationship. However, he is destined to change his mind when he accidentally bumped into a woman who can't remember anything about her past. And she doesn't have anyone to depend on except Brian. This started Brian's story where she started to care deeply for a woman. What I love about Jelaine Albert's books are the books are really short. Very rare it gets to more than 12 chapters, but you will get the best experience and excitement every time you move from one page to another. She's a brilliant writer, so I hope we can support more of her work. You can find the book in WattPad as well for free. Top 7 Christine Series Magic Moment Book 2. Pasensya na po kung medyo bias ako sa mga books ni Cecilia. Pero ang ganda kasi talaga. Actually, gusto ko isama dito yung mga classic books niya tulad ng story ni Emerald, ni Jewel, ng Christine series. But I want to share books that you might have missed. So, keep watching. Para po sa mga Christine series lovers, this book is about Nick and Elena Navarro. Alam po nating bigla na lang nawala si Elena dahil sa isang plane crash. Although wala pong nakitang remains sila Nick nang hanapin nila ang kanyang asawa. Somehow, umaasa si Nick na buhay pa ang asawa nito. Itong kwento na ito ang nagpa-realize sa akin that love conquers all, and it's not true that husband and wife cannot be romantic in their mid-age. These stories about family restoration, very emotional, and ang sarap po talaga basahin. Top 6. The Witchy Writer's Romance 2, Sana Maulit Muli, ni C.D. de Guzman. C.D. de Guzman books are my newfound books to read. Kaya naman po nasa top 6 ko siya. She quotes herself as a frustrated girl writer, but she has the best stories on my list. This book is about Kyle and Denise, and they chose to grow out of their relationship to pursue their goals in their lives. After 3 years, they met again and found that their love for each other remains, and Kyle wants her back. Ibig sabihin lang nun, someone has to give up what they toiled for the past years. Paano kaya nila yon ma-overcome? Basahin niyo po. Super inspiring, hopeful ng istoryang ito. I'm looking forward to reading more of C.D. de Guzman's stories. Baka po may maisuggest kayo. I found this book only in Precious Pages online, and it's not expensive. Sa totoo lang po, suportahan po natin ang ating mga Filipino writers. Top 5. Pangako ng Pagibig ni Vanessa. I am a huge fan of books about childhood sweethearts having happily ever after. This is one of them. I am also a fan of Vanessa writing cute, funny love stories. The book is about a genius teen guy from high school named McCoy who fell in love with a gorgeous high school cheerleader, Sam. She rejected him not because she didn't like him, but because she was peer pressured by her mean girlfriends. When they met again, it's a different McCoy. Now Marcus, a super hunk businessman. And McCoy was a good kisser too. Mukhang nai-inlove na siya kay McCoy, kaso mukhang gusto lang siya nitong gantihan. No wonder this is a top-rated book in Precious Pages online, and for sure, kikiligin po kayo tulad ko. I first read this book back in my high school days, and I bought it recently dahil nakaka-excite po talagang basahin ulit. Top 4. Dear Future Husband by Jelaine Albert. This is my first featured book in my YouTube channel, and the reason behind it is that it is a book that you'll love to read over and over again. I love Jelaine Albert's stories because she can bring beautiful stories without being too sensual. Nakakakilig at kaabang-abang ang mga story. Ito po ay istorya ni Henry or Henrietta na sumulat ng isang viral letter online. An open letter to her future husband. One fateful day, she met Alexis Caballero, a well-known news anchor, in an uncomfortable situation. Things change as they get along, at nalaman ni Henry na mabait naman pala ang binata. Nahuhulog na ang loob niya sa binata, kaso hindi siya sigurado kung nais ba niya talagang mahulog dito. It's because Alex is perfect, and she is too simple to get noticed. Nagtapat si Alex sa kanya kaso she's not sure if she is willing to trust his words of love because she knew she will never match his world. You can find this book only from Precious Page online, or you can listen from my audiobook video in my channel. I hope you will enjoy them. Top 3. How Did I Fall in Love with You by Marta Cecilia. This book is for keeps people. Heartfelt, warm, and hopeful. The story is about Ronan, a gorgeous guy na nagmemekaniko sa hapon. He is not fond of girls like Laurel, a popular girl in the campus. Although, crush niya ito, and he described her as a woman who could smile away the thunder and kiss away the rain. Laurel felt the same towards Ronan. She described him rude and wild but gorgeous. Alamin po natin kung paano sila nagkatagpo at tuluyang na-in-love sa isa't isa. Again, I'm a fan of childhood sweethearts, and this series is about that. Sweetheart series. About childhood friends turned into real couple in the future. Oo nga pala, si Ronan ay anak ni Rigo at ni Lacey de la Serna. Sweethearts 2 na alam ko pong nabasa ninyo dahil ito ay isang classic book at super ganda. So, top 2, More Than I Feel Inside by Jelaine Albert. I think this book opened the doors for me to love Jelaine Albert's stories. This book is about a wife. For this story, it's Althea, a wife's undying love for his husband, Gabriel, who doesn't want to return the love back. Ang tingin niya sa babae ay ito ang may kasalanan kung bakit siya natali sa isang marriage na hindi niya gusto. Plus the fact na may iniibig ito noon. When he found out what really happened, he realized how mean and rude he was to his wife and started to love her wife. She stayed in the marriage despite of the heartache, dreaming that one day he will fall in love with her too. When it finally happened, nalaman na lang nila na nasa panganib na pala si Althea. Basahin po natin ang napakagandang istorya na ito about love and conquering anything for love. This story goes out to any woman who's willing to fight for their marriage. And top 1. For me, ang top book is Romano by Cecilia. This is part of the Christine series. At alam ko pong matutuwa po kayo sa istorya na ito. Si Romano po ay anak ni Emerald at ni Marco de Silva. This is a beautiful story of relationship for people who just got out from their teenage years, fell in love, work out their marriage, but things happened along the way. When they finally got back, indeed love is sweeter the second time around. What I love about the story is that it has 2 books, but each book is complete. Usually if you have 2 books, for instance, Christine series, you will not have a choice but to buy the next one. Tama po ba? But the book 1 is complete. And so was book 2. Book 1 is about how fate brought them together when she's healing a broken heart. But book 2 is about getting married, but sad things happened and they separated ways. This time, they have a child who's a mirror of his dad. Ang book na ito ay masarap ulit-ulitin at basahin at for sure, isusunod ko itong isama sa aking audiobook. You can find this book in WattPad for free and in Precious Pages online if you are overseas like me. Sana po ay nagustuhan ninyo ang top 10 pocketbooks ko and I hope you will consider subscribing. Add in the comment section your favorite books para masama ko din po sa list ko and your favorite PHR authors. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to feature a book. Salamat po and I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel for more contents like this about your favorite romantic pocketbooks. See you in the next video.